change this year?
I think that it's a lot of the same things. Just trying to be more of a leader than I was last year. Had great examples, set for me from Camille especially. I think on how to be that, and Kelly actually. But Kelly was more of the, I'm going to do it, lead by example. And Camille was the one that would actually, she was more of a one that would speak, and things like that. But I think learning from both of them how to be a leader and grow on that has impacted me.
How's your game developed? What have you done to kind of take it to another level?
I think I've been working on shooting a lot more because focus on that because it just when you sag off or if you have someone sag off in you, that just clogs up the paint and really can't open those passing lanes that we want. So shooting has been a main focus. And I think just when in practice and things like that, being calm and make sure we have patience on offense and things like that. Because now that we lost, Kelly and Camille too, 3.5, 4-year starters, we'll need the patience on offense, just to make sure we're gelling in the right way.
How important is it to improve upon that freshman year that you had?
I think it's essential because if everyone stayed the same, we're going to keep, people are going to know what you're best at, and I think everyone has, you just try to improve one or two things a year, just so it's that much more difficult to guard you. I mean, if you do the same things every 4 years, you're not going to be successful for 4 years, I don't think. So you have to improve things that you couldn't do the year before, and so people can't scout you as easily.
Why did you, obviously you had a great freshman year, why did you want to? What drove you to become better?
Well, I think, to keep winning, you have to be becoming better. Everyone else is, doing the same thing. We really, that's what we're striving to do here is win and do it the right way and things like that. So when you have to use that as motivation. Winning a couple games, that we lost last year against teams that we lost against last year. I think you always have to use that as motivation.
What did you learn about competing in the Big Ten last year?
I think it was really physical, and it's any game, any team can win. I think we saw that really well at the end of last year. I think there were some big upsets that even got us to get second in the Big Ten. But I think it was either Indiana beat Ohio State or Nebraska. It's any day, any team can come out and win. I think people saw that when we played here against Purdue. I think that opens people's eyes. Like, it's any game. I mean, Wisconsin had a couple. I mean, they're coming back pretty strong. Everything is just any game. Every game matters, and any game could be anyone's game.
Did you get out of the offseason what you felt like you needed to?
I think we all did a pretty good job at improving and adding to our game and just things like that. You can always probably do more, but in reality, I think we really did a good job of getting in the gym and getting our freshmen and Catherine, our newbies, just reps and being with us and getting together as a team and trying to gel.
How much does it help you this year that you kind of know what you're in for, so to speak? The kind of the rigors of the D1 schedule and such?
It helps a lot. I think you have your expectations set then, and you know how your coaches are going to react, and how most of your teammates, and you get used to the new teammates reacting and things like that. So knowing how hard and long the season is, it helps put things in perspective. I think again, like Kelly and Camille and Megan did that last year, just really bouncing back from setbacks, and you're going to have them. And I think that we know that, and we need to limit them.
How important will it be to have Jamie back on the floor, healthy?
It's going to be really important. I think having her on the wing, completely stretches out the defense. She had, especially how her range is so far, and her and Dixon at the same time, and Callie is a pretty good shooter too, coming in. So, and when they get all in the system, it just stretches out the floor so much and opens up for the drive. And for Morgan and Beth inside, you have people sagging off on non-shooters, that clogs everything up. But when Jamie and Dixon are out there, it opens up everything tremendously.
Expectations are pretty high this season. How do you balance those without trying to get too far ahead of yourself?
Well, I think that you have to look at what you can improve on. You can't really just look at what other people expect of you either. I mean, what other people expect of you doesn't matter. If your expectations, are higher or lower, you have to meet them first. I think that people have their own expectations, but you have to really believe in what you think you can do and what you expect yourself to do.